Hello, hello, and welcome to the Tantrum House Saturday morning board game show. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Amy X.
Katie. I'm Hannah.
Today we're hanging out playing games first Saturday of every month. We're here to just enjoy some chatting with you guys. I'm sure somebody has it on the phone saying hi to everybody who's out there.
Everybody's saying hi.
We've got all kinds of fun things going on today where we're going to be showing off a bunch of different games. We've also got Tantrum Con coming up in 20 days.
Ooh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I got too much to do.
It's going to be great. We hope you got your badges because do we know how many we have left? We're almost sold out, y'all.
Last night I checked and we have 12.
12!
Wow.
If you don't go buy one right now, I'm sorry, you missed your chance because it's coming
kidding.
quick. We've got a bunch of games to show off today. One of the games we're going to show off in just a second is the Groundhog Gambit. Happy 6 weeks of winter. How much time we got?
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Shadow.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Winter in South Carolina, it's 45 degrees and sunny outside.
Do you have any Groundhog's Day traditions?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
They're traditions.
Yes, it is. In my family, it is. It's a
The
thing.
only one.
What?
Like
Tell us.
Okay, so my aunt decided that she wanted to celebrate minor holidays instead of just the big ones. So she has this squirrel cookie cutter that she makes sugar cookies.
Does she cut the tail
and
off?
she redecorates them to make Groundhog's cookies, and I get them every year. I get Groundhog's cookies every year for Groundhog's Day.
Wow. Well, put
Let
me
us
on the
know
map.
your favorite Groundhog Day traditions.
Well,
in
our
the
kids
comments.
were actually excited to try this out. We played it recently.
Oh, this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
hold on, before we get there.
Okay,
First, let's give a
okay.
shout out to our sponsors. Gotta do
Okay.
that right at the top of the show. We're gonna be talking about some games from the OP, so thank you, OP, for being our sponsor, as well as one of our new sponsors, which is Game Top. I got the shirt on. Game Toppers LLC. They're gonna be at, I think, the OP? I don't know. Game Toppers is gonna be at Tantrum Con.
And the Pat Marino has designed stuff for the app. He will be there.
It's gonna be a great time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a great time. Okay, before we go to the table, give us the rundown.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with these little escape room games from Grand Gamers Guild, you get a small little stack of cards, and there's a very handy little web app that goes with it. And
It's
the
a difficulty
cards,
3 of 3. I don't know, can we see any B-roll on this?
difficulty of 3 of 3, yeah. And so you just follow the instructions.
You're ready to
There,
be spoiled.
Don't spoil it.
Blur it
you can
out.
look at the first.
Censor.
Censor that.
There's the first card. That's all you get
not
to
really
see.
in
That's
order.
the back. Yeah, don't go any further than that. Don't.
Well,
There's some numbered cards. It's amazing.
Okay, so the app
Oh
will
my goodness.
tell
Oh, I
you.
accidentally flipped one over.
No, fails.
Saved us.
Close.
Yeah.
Good job, cameraman. Whew, with the cutaway.
Yeah, so the app will. There's questions on some of the cards. What happened here? How do you open this thing or whatever? And so there will be places where you'll have to put in a word, and there are items that the cards give you, so you can use the items to fulfill tasks. So it's basically a mini escape room. So back to my story about groundhogs. Our neighborhood has several groundhogs, and it has been a little fiasco with this in our neighborhood. So they keep coming closer and closer to
Stay on the
our
far side of the neighborhood.
house, and we've had neighbors who've had to tear out entire garages because they've dug away the entire foundation underneath, and they were collapsing in.
Oh.
So we're like, no, the groundhogs cannot make it to our property. So the kids have literally chased them out of our yard.
wow.
To get them.
I didn't know they were that destructive.
Yes, they are, and they're a lot bigger than you would imagine.
Oh, goodness.
This is a fun one, though. I would say this is probably the hardest one that we've played.
Yeah.
And it has 3, at least, not too much of a spoiler, but 3 different breakpoints. So a lot of them you get halfway through.
No, this one has one official breakpoint in the game, but there are a couple places where you
Did
could.
you not play it last night?
Yes, there's an official breakpoint
There's 2
game. There are
different parts
two
that we-
places that you could have taken an additional break if you would like to. It's like a good
Thank
stopping
you.
point.
It's 3 different breakpoints, which most of them you get halfway through, and it's if you want to pause now, this is your chance. This one is twice as long or whatever, a third longer than any of the other ones that we've played.
Yep. So we didn't finish yet. We have not made it out with it.
It was too hard for her to complete.
6
All right.
more weeks.
I think we're ready.
4 weeks.
It's gonna be a long game.
Did you
All right.
play the same game?
I felt like we did. I don't know what happened. Alright, let's head over to the table and see what they're playing over there.
Hey, welcome to the table, Larry, Melissa, Kevin. We are talking about a game called Pan's Island from Madigo. This game is a similar game to Treasure Island, if you played that, which also is from Madigo, where you are going around in that game searching for the buried treasure. This one's a cooperative
Treasure
game.
Island is one versus many, and it's definitely, I would say, like adult game. This is more on the family-friendly, casual, easier side.
Everyone's working together to find the lost boys at Pan's Island. So I'm assuming it's Peter Pan's Island.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do we do?
Alright, so each of us has a little map that we have drawn a X on to say this is where the lost
Don't
child
show.
is.
I'm gonna show the camera.
Kevin will show it to you later.
Oh, later.
After.
Woo. It's underneath here.
So I'm trying to find the lost boy that Kevin marked.
Yep.
Larry's trying to find the lost boy that I marked, and Kevin's trying to find the lost boy that Larry marked.
And we all get to be different characters.
I'm playing as Tiger Lily.
Peter Pan.
Wendy.
I'm Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
There's a few other characters. There's, I think, a total of 5. And basically, we're gonna play through a round just so you see how it works, and then talk a little bit more about the
So
game.
the first thing you can do on your turn is draw some cards. And these cards have a lot of different things on them. The ones I'm pulling are like sort of mile markers.
Can I have a location and a distance?
Yep.
And these are the cards that we're gonna use to give clues to.
I need better cards.
I'm gonna get 2 clues. 1 clue to Melissa?
2 clues, and he's gonna.
Oh, sorry, I'm on my board. Can you see?
No. You're putting it on my board, but they can't see my
Okay,
board.
well,
so I'm gonna give clues to Larry so they can actually see it.
Okay, that's great. You do it.
Because you can't see my board. All
You
right,
can still
so
play your
I'm gonna place a clue, and this shows something that's on the map, and then I'm gonna slide it on how
On the ship.
close I want,
So far
or
from the
how
ship.
good of a clue it is. So this side is a really good clue, and the other side is like, this is an awful clue. So
Far from the ship.
I'm going to, and I'm not sure if they can overlap, or
overlap.
not.
Totally. There you go. So you're
Alright.
saying 4 miles, and you think the ship is a very good clue.
And we all give our clues to each other now.
Alright,
So Kevin's
so
gonna
I'm
do
giving
mine.
a 3-mile clue, and I'm giving her a mountain clue.
And Larry's gonna put clues out for Kevin.
Here, I'll give you a skull. That's a terrible clue.
Terrible clue.
And 6 miles, which is equally as terrible.
Equally as terrible. I'll put it. I'll just put
Alright.
it there. I know they're both bad.
Now, I think, can we see it? There's a little marker of how dangerous it's gonna be
Oh.
to get to Captain Hook.
Okay.
And it's not very dangerous at all.
What?
Am I super dangerous?
Nah, you got nothing.
Got nothing. What if I go the wrong way though?
Then you'd be in trouble.
So we've given our clues, and now what's gonna happen is we're gonna take turns. Kevin,
Yep.
you have the little marker, so you get to go first.
Can I have
He can
the-
take 3 actions.
Yep.
The actions he can do is move.
And I am where?
You
I'm here.
are,
Okay.
and hopefully you programmed it to the right standee.
So the skull's over there, so I don't want to head that direction. Do I want to go north or south, Melissa? What do you think?
Ooh.
Maybe the people in the comments can tell me.
So maybe it's bad. So I don't know where it is, so I can kind of talk through it with
Yeah.
Kevin. So maybe it's a close distance to you,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Somewhere
but
nearby.
not near the skull.
This is the only skull on the board, right?
So maybe it's like that way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
So he's gonna put his
I'm gonna
little,
go like 1 mile.
well, put your thing down.
I'm just gonna go 1 mile this way. Whoop. There we go.
Alright. Put a
Because
little
not 6.
X or
Yep. I'm
something.
gonna move there.
So that was one action, moving. Other actions, he can set up a camp to try to neutralize Captain Hook,
And the
or he can
I'm
explore
gonna explore.
to see if he can find a lost boy.
Here we go.
So he's going to draw around that circle and ask Larry.
Larry, did I find a lost boy?
First,
Oh,
is
sorry.
he in danger of Captain Hook on your board? Did he?
With the circles.
No.
Okay.
No circle.
And
Okay.
then is the lost boy within the circle that he drew?
Is it close enough?
No, it's not in the
Oh.
circle. Very
All right.
close.
All right, Larry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You go
it's not-
clockwise.
I'm going 4 miles, maybe, or more, to a ship. Maybe I need to go there. But I only can go not so far.
Look at your
Look at your
illustrations.
ship one more time, bud.
Is that the wrong ship?
Look at the ships up at the top left or top right.
Oh, these have sails. Good point.
Observation is key.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight up here.
Do
As
it.
far as possible.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that's as far as I can go, right?
Yep.
This is the limitations.
Well, you can go 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can go 4. Okay.
Took a circuitous route.
Okay. Place your mark. Place Wendy there. Very nice. Is there any distinguishing markers where you came off, and do you want to
I guess I could insert something.
do it?
Where is it? I don't know if I can get the.
But you can get close.
Let's go with. This.
All right. Captain Hook.
No Captain Hook and no Lost Boys.
All right, Melissa. It's all up to you. We're only doing one round. This is it. This
All
is
right.
it.
So, unfortunately, there's mountains this way and there's mountains this way.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
3
So,
mile mountains.
and he wants me to go about 3 miles.
Okay.
But the mountains are only semi. So maybe I'm going to go between the 2 mountains
Okay.
Ooh.
and go this way. Alright. 1, 2, is that 3-ish?
Okay.
So I'm gonna move my person there.
Okay.
Hopefully I'm not
Guess
in
it, guess
danger
it, guess it.
of... Alright, trying to get this centaur.
And the idol.
Although it's only semi towards the mountains. Because I can go all the way this way. Alright, I'm gonna go there. And we'll see. And after we do this, we'll show you what one of the cards.
Oh, we're doing it now. You just were captured by Captain Hook.
I was captured by
What?
Captain Hook!
Oh,
Oh.
he was in the idol.
Yeah.
Captured by Captain
All right,
Hook.
so anyway.
So we
Yeah.
mark a Captain Hook.
Yeah. So basically, I wanted you to go close to the mountains over here.
Oh.
There was these tents over here. Anyway, so this is the little marker that I had on
I
the
went the
tents.
completely
I'm
wrong
completely
direction.
opposite way. That's okay. I was hoping she would look at that mountain range and not worry about this, because this mountain range looked like this. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
That's Pan's Island, and you're all working together trying to find the Lost Boys, and you would get more clues, and you would go
So
keep going around.
mine
circles.
was right here.
So close. How was I close to you?
The tree.
The tree?
Yeah.
I was so close to the tree. All right.
So we would play more rounds, giving more clues, potentially taking away clues that aren't good anymore. You can play...
There's a campaign mode. There's lots of stuff, cards, and other things, other characters.
Yeah, so basically you're trying to find a certain amount of Lost Boys before you get captured by Captain Hook too many times. Definitely on the more family weight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably play it with just adults
No.
because it was a little too easy. Now, none of us found it, but when Kevin and I played the other day,
We found.
like
These
we
are all
found
sleeved.
them like really, really quickly. There's lots of the different, so it's the 2 elements.
Yep. Yep. I think we're.
All right.
We got it.
Yep. So there's going to be lots of variations.
Yep. All right. Back to the couch.
Over here we are looking at Busy Beaks from Joey Games. It's
This is a new publisher, by the way. Phil Walker Harding, who you may recognize that name from
Who's
some
that?
Qawale games. They're starting a new publishing.
They have a couple different games out, so we were able to get a hold of Busy Beaks. I probably shouldn't say this, but this is kind of like, it's probably just the birds. Kind of reminds me of like a Wingspan Light, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
So you're not building out a tableau necessarily, but all the birds in the game have a different action. Now you only play with 7 of the birds, and I don't think you can even see it on our B-roll, but we've got a bunch of extra decks. So the game has a lot of variety because you shuffle these up, mix them up, and end up with a totally different game every time. In the game, your goal is to just collect 5 of a matching card in order to form a flock, and then when you have 5, you'll turn that in, and you'll take whatever the highest valued number of point tokens you are. So you've got eggs. Eggs are points.
Eggs.
If you also are the first person to collect that type of flock, you get 1 extra bonus point.
Excellent.
And that's how straightforward the game is. In the game, however, the first oldest player, starts off with 2 cards in their hand. And then 3, 4, 5. So you get more cards the further the younger you are, or at least wherever you sat next to the old guy. In the game, you can either collect a flock, or you can play one of your action cards. And so when you play the card, you play it to the discard pile. Wait, JK, you don't play that. You actually add it to a branch. And so you've got 3 different branches coming off the main tree. When you play a card, you add it somewhere, and then you take the action that's on the card. All the actions are pretty straightforward, and the illustrations actually do a pretty good job of telling you what they do. So I just played the Eastern Spinebill, which means using my long beak, I can collect a card and a card to the right of it. I don't think I actually played this yet. I think I say, I'm going to take this card and this card, and then I play this guy. I think I'm doing that wrong. I think this actually has to go over here. This goes here, and then at the end of your turn, you replenish the branch. That's how it works.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, and then that would be my turn. So now I have more cards. So then it goes on to your turn.
Okay.
You play one of your cards that you.
All right. I am going to play a powerful owl.
Oh, what is a powerful
So
owl?
that power, I will reveal 8 cards from the deck, and whichever ones I will pick a bird, and whichever ones match that bird, I will get to keep them. So
Do you have to choose which your
I'm going
bird
to
you want
select
first?
a fairy wren. The fairy wren. The fairy wren. Oh, perfect. 1.
I was right the first time.
2.
Sorry. These actually go out here.
3, 4.
There we go. Something like that.
Wow,
That's a
Sarah,
lot.
you were.
7.
She's about to win.
I know.
Only I had
What?
shuffled the deck better.
I know. That was a total guess. So I can
I
keep
was
all of
thinking
these.
maybe you didn't shuffle
and
well
these
because I
go
started out with
in
a
the
few that all
discard.
match.
All the decks are the same, so you got to shuffle really good.
Yeah.
All right, then
That was a
results are
total
next
guess. But now I'm ready to.
Yeah. So let's say it's your turn again.
Oh, so if it were back around to me, I could, instead of taking an action, I do now have 5 fairy wrens. So I could turn them in and take the 5 eggs.
And since she was the first person, she would also get this token.
Oh, I guess she didn't win. She just got points.
No, I just got points.
Yeah, so we keep doing that over and over, and you're trying to kind of stack the cards in a way, like you can pick which, as I was trying to show earlier, you can pick where you're playing those cards at when you add them to the branch, so you can kind of set yourself up to take the action,
Some of
which
them
is very
are
cool.
take 2 cards next to one another,
Yeah,
or take
above
2
each other.
Yeah.
So
Same-
it allows you to play
Same
it,
branch,
and then,
but not the
Not
same bird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. So all of the different cards have a different power. You play a different combination of those each time you play the game. They have a recommended first time playthrough or whatever. And then as soon as the last one of these tokens is taken, game immediately ends. You count up your eggs. Whoever the winner is the
So
winner.
all the eggs will be distributed.
They will, and they start going semi-fast. I don't know, like it's not that your hand gets a whole lot better because you are like playing the same cards throughout the course of the game.
Okay.
But I don't know, I felt like it did kind of ramp up at the end when we played it because you kind of figure out like, oh, I got to stack the card here so I can take these 2 on my next turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Well,
And
you
then,
could probably, like, I have this one that wouldn't let me take 2 that are the same, but I could probably say, oh, like that one's ability and that one's ability, and that'll help me look for what I
right, or,
want.
yeah, and you've got 2 of these, so take one that adds that to your hand, then another one that gives you good power.
Yeah.
And you start to recognize the powers pretty quick. And like I said, the explanation is written on each card, but really once you understand the iconography, like the iconography is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You read it one time and you're like, oh, this is
Yep.
take 2 cards that are above or below each other. This is take any 3 cards, which is pretty cool. So it's real quick to learn. Our kids played it, they had a good time. And it's, I think it's like a light, not engine building because you're not really building an engine, but just action selection game where you start to figure out which cards are going to give you more points because this one hasn't been taken yet. There's some fun strategy.
Absolutely. I do like that it's all Australia's birds. It's
Yeah.
only Australian birds.
That
so
is
far,
fun.
they're going to have the American expansion later.
No,
There you go.
but I think they're
Yeah.
based in Australia.
How do we know? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
they have some
I love
other
it.
games that were on the Kickstarter for this. Pass the Party Food, which we also have. We'll probably show off another time. And Scribbly Gum.
Scribbly gum.
Pass the Party Food is about food in Australia. That's
Oh.
Coraloo.
All right, let's head back to the table, see what they got going on over there.
What is going on, everybody? We are looking at the game Qawale. It is from Gambit Games, and if you are an avid listener to our Tantrum House Board Gaming podcast, what you'll know is that this was actually on Kevin's most anticipated games of the year list. And then all of a sudden, he didn't realize that I had it. We had it. So I brought it.
He was hiding it.
I brought it, and we
It was
played
under
it.
his bed.
So now I'm going to teach you and Larry how to play. We're going to play the full game here, folks. We're
gonna
going
win.
until somebody wins.
I'm gonna win.
Here's how you play. You take one of your colored pebbles or stones, you put it on top of an existing stack, and you take the entire stack, placing them from bottom to top, anywhere you want, orthogonally adjacent. So I'm going to go like that. The objective of this game is to get 4 of your color in a row. That is horizontally, that is vertically, or that is diagonally. And so we're going to get this thing going here.
You covered me up.
Sure did.
How dare you? Get out of here.
Whoa, don't
Oh.
like that.
Can you go higher than as high as you want? Is there a height limit?
There's not a height limit, but I'll double check to make sure. That's how I play games.
You're here.
4.
Oh, height limit of 4.
JK, no height limit.
Ah.
You thought you were gonna do something, but
What?
Get covered.
Did
Bounce
you even
this
see
way.
that?
Go this way. Go.
These tokens are pretty nice feeling too. They're like actual wood.
Yep. Nice. They're like perfect skipping stones.
Ooh, yeah, skipping stones.
Yeah. I thought you were about to skip something. No skipping.
Skipping stones.
Yeah, and skipping stones.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
no, that's not it.
Oh!
That's not
A piece laid is a piece played.
it. Is that a thing, sir? Fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
Dang it.
And there you have it. That is Qawale from Gambit Games. They actually
Great.
have a bunch of games, so you'll have to forgive me. Maybe it's like a specific style of games that are very similar to this. They have another one that maybe we'll put on next Saturday's board game show, and you'll have to forgive me again because I don't know what it's called because it's called Quarto.
It's all
And that
weird
one-
Q games.
That one's weird cubes, and you got to get 4 in a row, but it could be like tall ones or short ones or ones that are hollow or ones that have lines in them. It's really interesting. You play a piece and you get to pick the piece for the other player to play. So it messes with your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is Qawale. We are going to head right on back to the couch and see what they're playing next.
Hello. We are looking at Gardeners. This is from Sit Down. And this is a logic puzzle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's somewhere between a logic puzzle and a tile laying game. And this is just the tutorial, so it's a little easier. So we have 15 minutes and we are timed and we are trying to get through this entire stack of cards. And we're going to have only 3 goals at a time. We're going to start with 1. On the back of each card, it tells you that we want certain kinds next to each other and certain kinds not next to each other, but only one of us will be able to know what the picture is that we want next to each other. How this game starts is you're literally going to be turning the tiles one at a time, and all of us simultaneously are creating a 4x4 grid, and then whoever has the object that they're trying not to get through will start taking them off one by one. You cannot talk at all during this game, and that is the hardest part. The first thing you're gonna do is just put them out.
Okay.
Yep,
We're
so
just gonna put them out.
make
A 4x4 grid. You can
put
put
it
them
right there.
Yep.
There.
Just gonna, and then
And
just put them out.
there.
And
Oh,
then-
I've got more.
Yep.
Sorry, that's
and what
me.
I'm going to do is look at what my, can you see? So
There.
that is what, I need them next to each other, but not by themselves.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
We're not looking, so we don't know.
Looking at this grid right now, this works.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh,
So
we made it?
your,
So then I'll get the next card.
Mhm.
And
Does it still have to work with your rules?
Yes.
Oh.
So she will start maneuvering them and taking them off one at a time. You can only go from the outside in. You can't take one from the middle. You would have to take one out, hand it to somebody else, and
And then they
then
place.
they
you
would
can
put it
only
back in.
place the tiles that you've been given. You can't.
Correct.
Now, does orientation matter for this?
It could for the later ones. You
But
might
not
be
right now.
creating
Okay.
paths, but not for right now.
Okay.
The hardest part is not talking and not being like, come on, how could you not figure out that that's the logic puzzle we're trying to do? So it is cooperative. We're working together silently.
Okay.
So in order to try to keep mine working, I'm going to
So
go
there's
like
no
this.
turns. Y'all are just throwing them out.
So you
Correct.
can put these
Oh
back,
my.
Katie.
And so you put them back, and we're trying to get that. You're trying to pay attention to what she moved and where she wants them to go.
But you did that before it's my turn.
There's
no,
turns.
it's all
Oh my
simultaneous. Everything is simultaneous. You're just paying attention and solving the logic
I'm
puzzle.
gonna do that. I'm trying to do it well. That Sarah didn't move that, so that throws out my theory of what was happening.
But if you put it there, I want mine. I also have to get mine to work and
Okay.
Sarah's to work.
I'm
so
gonna-
I might start moving things.
Do that. Okay. Whoops. Why are you giving them to Sarah? You don't trust
Well,
how I'm laying
I
them
don't
down?
give them to myself. I have to give them to someone else. And I'm hoping you're paying attention to where everyone's placing things, and we'll be able to play them down.
I'm attempting to, but it's like gibberish.
Yep. And once all the 4x4 grid is out again, so I'm going to put it there and switch them around. My objective is still okay. I'm going to say it's okay.
Minus 2.
And then we would add another objective.
Oh,
and
no.
there's 3 objectives at one time. That's as many as you can have.
So
and
they
you-
have no idea what.
Nope.
And this, in theory, is gonna work. Like
It'll tell us what kind of, so they're an object that can't be next to each other. That's
Okay.
what that symbol means. But we don't know what the symbol is. Only you do.
But you
So-
know that these 3 cards are gonna work together.
Yes.
in a group.
Yes. These
Logic-
are
yes.
a set. Yeah.
Logically,
these go together.
it is
Oh.
possible.
Okay.
So yes, Elizabeth, the time is 15 minutes, which we're not going to take a whole 15
Okay.
minutes. And this is the tutorial, so there's
All right. I'm
You'll
gonna
play
throw
with a
out
bigger-
some stuff then.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm throwing out. Oh, I probably should throw out
should.
some more.
If what you're saying is, if logically what you're saying is the big plants can't be next to each other, you need to remove enough so that we can maneuver them so they're not next to each other.
I can already tell I'm really bad at this game. I'm like, I thought I knew what y'all were doing. I haven't the slightest clue anymore.
Oh. No. No, it's like the same thing. Let's do that. Is that works for mine?
That works for mine.
Same. And so the idea is
What did yours? What was
the
yours?
2 little green ones had to be next to each other.
Oh, I kept trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure that one out at all.
So we would keep playing, and hopefully in
What
the
was
time
yours?
limit, you had to have 6 of those
Oh,
in a row.
wow. No, I couldn't figure that
also-
out either.
The other ones for this. So once we completed 3, one of them would be discarded, and we'd add a third. So you'd only ever play with 3 cards at one time, but you only ever know 1 personally. If you play with 4 players, there'll be times where you don't know any of the. There'll be a turn where you don't know.
And trying to remember that is no longer an object that you have to worry about. That objective is done, and trying to be like, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about those little green ones being next to each other. It gets kind of ferocious. Having the timed element gives it a little bit more of a panic mode effect. The tutorials are easy once you get into the base game. It's very
There's
hard.
a couple different difficulty with. I think there's some different decks and there's somewhere you have to like make a path connect and have certain items inside the path.
So if you like
Yeah.
logic puzzles, this is a great game, but you can't be the kind of person that gets frustrated that you can't communicate. Otherwise, it can be very annoying to you.
Yeah, no kidding. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I never figured out what y'all were doing. I was like, well, this isn't where it came from, so hopefully that
Yes.
works.
And that logically is an excellent strategy.
All right, that is Gardeners from Sit Down. We'll head back to the table.
Welcome back to the table. Myths over Carcassonne. Jonah, Melissa, and I are talking about a cooperative version of Carcassonne. This is not an expansion. This is a standalone game, Carcassonne universe. So we're all trying to...
So there are these ghosts, and they're overrunning the town, and we're trying to keep the ghosts at bay. If all of the ghosts come out, we lose the game. We also lose the game if we don't reach a certain number of points
Before the ghosts overrun.
before we run out of
Or
tiles.
we run out of tiles. Woo!
So, working cooperatively, we've already put some tiles down. I'm going to start. A lot of the rules are very similar to Carcassonne, so I'm going to place this city tile here, connecting,
Right.
but it has a ghost icon, so I have to put a ghost out.
Yep. Oh, should there be another ghost there then?
No, because this was added. We'll talk about that. So, Kevin's turn.
Yep. Boom. Oh, look at this.
There's a lot of ghosts.
A lot of
coming in.
ghosts. So put a ghost on there. Now we've completed a city. So just like a normal Carcassonne, you're going to get points. 2 for each
2,
tile.
4, 6, 8, 10, and we get 20 points because we have to. All of our points are collected together. So we do need to score points, but we also need to keep the ghosts at bay.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I've got ghosts. I'm going to put that over here. I think
Nice.
that are they in graveyards? What are they in?
But there are
Mist?
graveyards in
Are
the
they
game.
in
Right
Mist?
now they're in Mist,
They're
Mist over
Mist.
Carcassonne. Since you completed a misty area, we get to return the ghost
Could he put
back
this
to
person
the
there and
supply.
take 2 points and get it back? Just like normal Carcassonne?
It. Good job. It is a road.
Boom. Done.
Oh, this road was also completed. 1, 2, 3.
Give us 3
Three
more
more.
points. We are halfway to winning.
All right. Oh, here's a tile.
Melissa.
Okay.
Nice.
Ghosts are
Well,
coming
it's
out
two
pretty
ghosts.
frequently. Pretty heavy.
They
here.
are. If I put this against,
Oh. Complete
that
it.
will complete that.
Love it. Do
So
it,
none of
Melissa.
the ghosts come
Are
out.
you adding to the...
Sure, I'll go on to the city.
Alright. Well, I've got... Oh, I'm just going to complete the city here. So 2, 4, 6 for us.
Yeong.
As Melissa was saying, basically
Wow, I
in
got
the
so many
game,
ghosts.
if you add to a ghost pile,
So if you went to here, you would put out 1 fewer ghost.
1 fewer ghosts, which is...
Oh,
Nice.
I have so many ghosts.
So instead of
And
putting,
cities. It's not going to work. Uh-oh.
That's
This is the
okay.
only spot I can go, folks.
so instead of putting out 2 ghosts, you'll only put out 1 since you've connected it to
we
a
need to finish
patch
that
of ghosts.
fast.
And that was a big city.
And you're going to continue laying tiles. You don't want to run out of ghosts. You don't want to run out of tiles. Wow, Melissa. There are, of course, tiles that have ghosts on them. The other kind of tiles that are in the game are castles and then graveyards, because why not? So tell us about graveyards, Melissa.
So when a graveyard comes out, you have to place it somewhere. And now, until this graveyard is completely surrounded on its 4 sides, so
Yeah.
the 4 touching sides, anytime you put out a ghost, you have to put an extra one in the graveyard.
Oh, man.
So you're putting out extra ghosts.
And there's only like 10 to 15 ghosts in the game.
And then eventually when you do... I just got another graveyard. When you do cover the graveyard, all those ghosts come back to the pile,
Yep.
and one of your guys dies.
Well, it has to come from the
Oh,
board.
sorry. So Melissa, your guy just
So
died.
you have to take one of your people off the board and bury it in
So
the
you are
cemetery.
losing
That's
workers throughout the game because they're going to the graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
more ghosts.
everything we explained is basically level 2
Okay.
of the game. There are 6 levels that are explained in the rulebook. So level 2 adds castles and graveyards.
We haven't
Kevin
talked about
hasn't talked about castles. But then it gets harder. You might need to score more points, or it's adding more elements. So there are 6 levels of games that you can go through
I like
for
it.
this.
So if we add a castle, what happens, Melissa?
So a castle is kind of like the monastery from the original game. Once it gets completely surrounded, you'll score it, but your score is based on how many tiles have missed around it. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 points if none of these have ghost
None of
missed.
those have missed. I like it. There's a lot of ghosts coming out, folks.
Yeah, we played the other night and lost on ghosts. We were not very good at
We were not
containing
very.
ghosts.
Whoa, that's bad.
We get some points though for completing.
That was 4
cities.
points because it's 2 for each. Boom.
But then these probably need like
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
a lot of.
Yeah, so especially with
Probably great,
graveyards,
too.
it
Yeah.
like starts going really fast.
Yeah.
Yep. We
So-
would not. We wouldn't be making it.
No, we probably lose. I'm level 2.
All right, so that is Miss over Carcassonne from Hans M. Gluck.
That's a division of Asmodee.
And I think we're ready to go back to the couch.
We're back.
We're
back.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're whispering about
We're
the game.
strategizing.
We're already playing.
Well,
We
Hannah's
have-
already picked her first card.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
I'm ready to go.
We have hot lead
Lead.
here.
Lead.
Lead
Hot.
here.
Lead, Dad.
By Bitewing Games. It is a 2 to 5 player game. Real quick, about 15 minutes. We'll run through pretty quick. Each of us have a hand of cards here that are going to be our bidding cards. And we're bidding for these cards here on the table. And you're trying to make sets of colors. So, the bid cards are 1 to 55, and I'm going to bid that card.
So everybody picks, we reveal at the same
Alright,
time.
I did this
Look
card.
at look at the llama face.
Aha! I was
Llama
first.
face. Okay, sorry.
So then the way you draw the cards, you put them in numerical order, whoever has the highest card, and so on.
And it's a set collection.
Yes. So you're wanting to get 3 of the same color. If you get more than 3 of a color, then you tip off the bad guys and
get
you lose
caught.
your set.
Can everybody see? Is this common knowledge? Everybody
Yes.
knows
Yeah,
what we've
I know
got?
what you
So,
got.
okay, you're going for blue. I'm gonna try not to let you get blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm trying to go for. Never mind. I realized. I was like,
So
I
yeah,
want that.
you don't necessarily want to win the bid. You want to place your number
Based on where you think it's going to be in
approximately
here.
where you want. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Change my mind again.
Wow.
I am
Come on,
playing to
come on.
win.
Okay.
I have.
Oh,
That's
nine.
right.
Aha!
I got my
Yeah, boy.
my second red. But now I want 3 red, but not 4 red.
Yes, only 3 red.
Oh,
But as soon as you get 3, I'm gonna force you to get 4.
how many different colors are there?
5.
5. There's 5 colors, and the numbers on the cards go from 0 to 5.
Okay.
And you get points based on what the number is on the card.
As well as for
Excellent.
the set.
I like lead better. You know, I was
Right?
debating.
There's definitely,
I think
there's
both-
definitely debate
Okay.
over if it's hot lead or hot lead.
Haha!
Oh, man.
I got the money laundering.
Come on.
Ooh, they're different crimes. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a money laundering
I
as well.
There's a bunch of really cute animals in this. And it's
Yeah.
adorable.
All the detectives are different animals.
Yeah.
Penguins.
I'm loving the
and-
flamingo.
Ah,
All right.
love it.
Yeah.
I just wonder how the shark does his job.
out of water.
I think
Yeah.
so. Is that the same game
This is
company that did
fantastic.
Puma?
I think
Mafia.
so. It's just a
Mafia.
bidding set
yes.
collection game.
Well, bam.
And you keep on going until we
Run out of
we
cards.
Well,
play.
I got a random orange one.
Well, I've never seen that one before.
we
So-
keep on playing until we've played 10 of our 11 bid cards.
Oh,
And
so
that
you'll have one left over.
You have one left
And then we
over.
score.
Yep.
But you have to have a set of 3 to score
No,
it?
you score
Yeah.
the points. You get bonus points if you get a whole set of 3.
Oh,
But you
bonus
lose
points.
them if
If you
you
get
have
4.
more.
Oh, so you have 2 reds. Okay. Oh, you have 2 reds as well. Okay.
Okay, Larry. See you. What number are you choosing?
Oh.
And how close are we?
So
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get that 4?
Which one?
Which 4? Well, we both want the red 4. But he also would be fine with
What
an
if
orange
I
4.
wanted the red 4?
Okay.
Oh, you got that one.
I got 0 for armed robbery.
Oh, well, you didn't make out with anything, I guess.
Oh, well.
Oh, no,
I
we're
have
catching
cards.
the bad
We're on
guys.
camera. No making out. Oh my goodness.
We're
Oh,
catching the bad.
it's
Oh,
not on
lots
here.
of purple.
Does anybody need purple?
I mean, Hannah does.
I wouldn't mind, but I don't want more than 1. It feels a little early. I mean, I guess I only have 5 more or 4 more turns.
Yep. It's almost over.
Okay.
You got this one?
Okay, I now have 3, and Amy's gonna make me get another red one.
Oh.
Yay. I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, sure
Right.
you are. You're a very helpful individual.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore.
Just pick a
Just close
card.
your eyes and pick a card.
Just guess.
Yeek.
What? I was the lowest?
With a 37.
Good.
That's right.
gravy.
Oh man. Okay.
It's
We
coming
got
down to
3
the
more.
wire now,
Yep.
guys. We've only got,
We got 3 more.
3 more, and some of us are like at max capacity on some.
Oh.
Oh, there's 2
Give
options
baby a
for
blue.
there's 2
Give baby a
options for
blue.
red, and
I
there's
know.
a blue option.
Okay, here we go.
There's no way.
Give
We'll
Amy
see.
a blue.
Will I
Give
get
Amy
4?
a blue.
There's no way.
Oh, no, no,
Oh,
no, I'm
what?
safe.
I got the trash card.
Yes, you did. All right, 2 more. 2 more and we.
Lame.
Okay.
And then I win.
Okay.
All right, I think Amy needs
Alright.
to get the lowest one this time, guys.
Oh,
I think
good
it's
point.
like impossible for me to get the lowest one. Just
Um,
saying.
We'll find out.
Just
I
saying.
don't know.
Stop looking at my cards.
What? I
Yep,
didn't-
yep, definitely impossible.
Okay. Now I have 3 on orange or red. So if I get
Oh.
orange or red
Please
on
let them
this
all
one,
be orange and red.
yeah, it would be terrible.
There's a lot of orange out there.
If I well,
50%
orange is fine.
chance.
Do I go my highest card or my lowest card? What are you doing?
My best
This
card.
is it. Last one.
It doesn't matter.
Best-
Mine are numerically right next to each other.
Yeah, that's how mine went.
Okay, so I got 4 purple, so they all go away.
You got a purple?
I have 4
Yeah.
purple, they all go away, right?
Yep. So
Thanks
sorry.
for doing that to illustrate
You're
that
welcome.
point.
Yeah.
And that is how it works.
All right, then you score. Count up your numbers, whatever's in your stack,
All right,
and
and
you
then
get a bonus what for 3s?
You get 10, we'll just say 10 points if you have a group of 3. Oh,
And
side
maybe
note.
5 or 10.
wait a minute. That's a lot of points. I thought we were gonna get a bonus like 1 or 2. I would have done a little more on
Everybody
getting.
does the same.
Yeah.
Also,
That's not
you get
the same.
You also get an extra 10 points if you get one of every color.
Oh, I
Oh,
might
I
have
did
done
that
that.
too.
So there's a few more. This was a
On
practice
accident.
game on camera.
I did that on purpose because that's how Larry explains games. He leaves out one very important detail
Oh,
till the
wow.
end.
Did I forget to tell you? That's how you win.
Oh yeah, you can score a lot of points this way.
I won, by the way.
Did you?
All right.
That's not
Wait a
how.
5, 10, 15.
Did you add everybody else's up already? He
Huh?
did get a lot.
25,
and he got
27.
3.
I think they're ready.
I got
for-
57.
All
All right, we're going back to the table.
Come on back.
What is up, everybody? We are playing Honk. This is from Sinister Fish Games. This is another one that's actually for ages like 5 and up. It's really, really quick. Takes maybe 20 minutes to play. Will's gonna go first, and Will, here's how you play.
All right.
Okay, on your turn, you can only ever do 2 things. You can take food cards, or you can feed a goose. Okay? In order to feed the goose, you have to have those cards in your hand and you have to play them. So I'm going to assume you're probably taking 2 cards. To start the game, they must be different food types.
I'll take me some grass and some seeds.
Great. I'll take me leaf.
They had to be
and-
different. Oh, okay, sorry.
They're
It
different.
definitely looked like a big.
They are different.
Alright, I'm gonna take purple and a red.
Okay?
Are these public knowledge?
Sure. Okay, and so go ahead, Melissa. And when we get back to Will, what's probably going to happen on your next turn is that you're going to try to feed a goose. You must feed. Well, you can only feed the goose that is on top of the gaggle.
Ooh, good thing,
No
I figured that out without.
Other geese touching it. I'm just taking a page out of Katie's book, or whoever was over there, not telling people all the rules.
We figured
So
it
that
out.
way.
That was Larry.
Oh, Larry, I like it.
I also don't
You have to feed a goose that's on top of the gaggle with no other goose parts touching it whatsoever.
Lucky.
Then you turn in those cards. For feeding that goose, you get 1 regular egg. Every goose that you feed that matches that type of goose from
Which
here
is
on
a
out.
light gray goose.
There it is. You
Okay.
will get an additional egg.
Ooh, all right.
So like if you did another goose of that type, you'd actually finish with 3 eggs on that turn.
How come I only see 1 goose of this type out there?
Well, because there's lots of geese or gooses. How do you? What's the plural of goose?
Geese.
Yeah, that's what I said. Goosen. That's right. In the box. And then is it back to me?
think it is.
I didn't get a red. Oh no. It's okay.
My kids would be here playing this right now, except they're at piano lessons. because we had a sick day last
All
night.
right, so basically these are the two that are available, correct?
That is correct.
This one or that one, which mine don't match either.
Ooh, shucks.
Okay,
So
so
I'll
just so you
take-
guys are aware, there are golden eggs on the bottom
see some
of
in
the
there.
gaggle. These eggs are worth 1, 2, or 3 points a piece.
Whoops, we ran out of blue.
1, 2, or 3 points a piece. So you really, really, really want to get down there and reveal a gold egg. If you reveal them, then you get them. I've got 2 blues. I'm gonna turn them in. So sorry. I'm gonna take this goose.
And get 2 golden eggs.
It was 2 golden eggs in there.
He just happened to pick the one with 2 golden eggs in it.
They have point totals on the bottom of them, and it's
What?
gonna be most points wins as soon as all the geese are claimed.
Alright, so I can do these to take this goose, and have I revealed 2?
I believe
Or-
so. Are they is in it? Oh, that,
That
one might
one's
be
touching?
covered just a tad. Can't be
Alright,
covered.
fine,
Can't be
fine.
covered at all.
Uh-huh.
At all.
So
I
then
did
we
pick the
keep
right
playing.
one. Because I thought she's going to take one. You got to count ahead.
Uh-huh.
I got this guy. Whoa, 1 golden egg. Did I uncover this one? Or we're saying
No,
that?
we're saying it's covered.
deciding.
I
How
don't
high? How high do these points go?
0, 1, 2, or 3.
I have a 1.
I'm gonna
I got a
take
good egg.
Oh, and I was supposed to get a
Oh, yeah,
for
one more
that
card for me.
and this. Oh, I should get a regular egg. Well, you should have 2 regular eggs. 2 geese, 2 regular eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, Melissa, go.
Alright, so I don't have what I need to take something. You got a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna take
Oh, yeah.
this.
These were hidden to be harder. I think I shot it.
And I'm gonna take that. Okay.
That is.
They have to be different?
Yep.
Oh, that's hard.
It is a little hard. Okay, I'm gonna turn in for the top goose on the gaggle. I get a regular egg for doing so. I don't think I revealed anything fun. Melissa's up.
Alright, so, yep. I
Did you
would
right?
reveal.
Jonah, should you get another egg from the supply? Are you missing an egg?
I don't think
He's
so.
got plenty of eggs.
Because these aren't the same type of goose or geese. Whatever, however you say it.
Goose is both plural and singular.
Oh,
goose
and
is-
I'm coming
You know what's
back.
really funny is that for a split second I was like, oh, sweet, I got this one.
That's Jonah.
No way.
All right, take this one and this one.
I'll take this one and this one.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Want.
Yep, I don't have
Folks,
what I need.
it's gonna be over here in a second.
Yep.
Unless you're getting that goose, that's gonna reveal all the golden eggs. It's like the Willy Wonka of gooses.
I assumed somebody
Geeses.
beat me to that one, so I didn't take it.
Geeses. I am now. There. Whoops. Take this guy.
Look at all that gold. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Ridiculous. I
And-
wonder who won.
And I still can't get that one.
Oh, right, I'm in there.
So, yeah.
Nothing under there. Flip them all over and reveal.
One
And
point.
that is how you play Honk from Sinister
Look
Fish
at this.
Games.
Twos and threes.
That's how you play Honk from Sinister Fish Games. And also, pro tip, 2 games in a row here, you just reveal the rules kind of as you go, and then whoever knows the
And
rules
you
wins.
just pick all the high point ones, stick your goose over top of that one, and then you're ready to go.
We're going back to the couch for the next game in today's show.
Hi, welcome back to the couch.
And we have a new game here from 25th Century Games
Called
called
Gasha.
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 I'll ask.
If you say it with confidence, no one will know.
We'll see what Chad says in a minute if he replies. So in this game, all you're doing is trying to complete these gold cards here at the bottom. You only can do 2 things on your turn. You can either draw 2 cards. I'm going to take this one and this one. Or you can complete one of the objectives on the
So
bottom.
you're either looking for 2
Your turn.
sushi, and the rainbow lollipops are wild.
Yes.
They are wild.
So we're looking for 1 set of 2 and 1 set of 3.
They're gumballs.
Gumballs.
Gasha.
Okay. So the question is, did Larry get the 2 little sushi or not to
Did
get
he?
the 3 points?
Clearly not. Or he's going for something else.
Yeah, going for the big one.
That is what he does.
Also, on the top of these cards here, it shows you the odds of what is possibly on the other side of the card.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some with 2 or 3, kind of shows you what you may get. Is it my turn again?
Your turn. Speed run.
Oh, come on. This is trash. This one, I guess. I don't know.
So, go ahead.
Get your second card.
thank
you already got
ahead.
something?
Get your
Wait a
second
minute. Well,
card.
maybe I want to not do that
No,
anymore.
I got some. So I have a cat,
All right.
a while, and we use my sushi. I have the little
Robot?
The robot and the girl?
and I have the little girl, so I get 7 points
7 points.
and half a ticket.
Boom. Those cards go away.
Okay.
Trash it.
All right. I'm trying to match the
So,
ticket.
yeah, on some of these gold cards, they have tickets on them. If you get another card with a ticket, you get one of these bonus action tiles.
Okay.
If you match the color of the ticket, you also get an extra card.
Excellent.
I have 3 sushi
you
and 2
won.
kitty cats. Boom.
Every time. We played this, Larry and I. He has won every time.
I did.
Every time.
And you keep on playing until you either run out of these tokens here, or if you run out of cards here to draft either row. So that is Gasha.
It's
Gasha.
a tournament.
Yeah, it's a tournament at Tantrum Con.
The tickets are already sold out.
Yeah.
But if you're coming,
It's gonna be
excited.
awesome.
Yeah.
For those who can make it.
And what are the? So this ages are 7+ on this. So there was a discussion about whether or not this is just a kids game, or do
I think
adults
that
have
was
fun
us.
with this or
It
not?
is family weight.
Those were Honk.
2 to 6.
Go for Honk.
2 to 6 people.
This
About
is one
20
of those-
minutes. I played it with my nephew. He's how old is he?
8?
8-ish
10?
maybe. And he learned it pretty quick. So it is family weight.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you've just finished a heavy Euro game. You don't want to
Yeah.
go to bed yet.
And it's
so,
like
yeah,
midnight
pull
at
this one
Tantrum
out.
Con.
Yeah,
You just pull out Gasha.
it's a quick,
Gasha.
fun game.
Gasha.
Say it with confidence, and no one will question
Yeah,
it.
I'll say it all every time.
Okay.
Back to the table.
All right, so we are over here going to be talking about Goblin Vaults. It is a role-player tale. This is by Thunderworks Games. And it is essentially a bidding game. We're all playing as goblins that are in jail, and we have no money, so we're bidding on these little gears. But what we're going to do is have a hand of cards that we are...
I can look at these?
Yes, you can look at those. We'll have a hand of cards, and they have suits, and you are going to be making a little tableau down. Each of us will be making a tableau, and we either we are going to be pulling these in and trying to hit these goals. Each of these will give us points for how we put the cards in the tableau or which cards we collect. So the goals for this round, and these change out in each game. You just get three cards, but this one says score each chamber with 3 cards whose values form a sequence in ascending or descending order. So 7, 8, 9, things like that. But they have to all be together. This one gives you this one is score each one with the highest value, where the highest value is a crown card.
Yeah, so if you had this 1, that's not going to be your highest value because any other card is either going to be a 1, so it's not going to be highest, or it's going to be higher than
Yeah,
that.
we found out ties don't count towards the highest in things. And then this one where you get to score each with a chamber that has 2 cards of the book.
Alright, so you want at least 2 books.
At least
in it.
2
At
books.
least 2,
And you get
hopefully 3.
you get 5 points for that, or 9 points if you're able to get 3 books.
So you always play with one of the sides of this general goal,
Yeah.
and then there is a goal for each of the suits. You always play with at least 2 of the goals, but you can play with more. The score sheet only has space for 2 of them, but it says for harder games you can have as many as you have suits out. We are only playing with 4 suits because we have 3 players, but as you gain more players, you will add more suits until you have 6,
Yeah.
I think.
So you will also gain points for any cards that you get that have your personal symbol on it. So
I think it's 2 for everyone that you have that
Yes.
has yours.
So any cards that get put in your tableau that has your personal symbol on it gives you an extra 2 points. If you use a card to bid that has the matching symbol up here, and this can get changed out by the first player.
Yeah,
But
we'll
if
play
you use
around.
this matching
So,
symbol here, you get to do an additional action on your turn.
so the first
or
thing we
special
do,
action is
you,
what I
you
should say.
have 10 cards, and there's a way to swap them out, but these are pretty much the cards you're going to play the whole game. So the first thing you do is you play one of them, and then you have 9 rounds where you're playing the other 9 cards. And once you're out of cards, the game ends. So everybody go ahead and place your first card. I placed this one because it is first tier, so it's going to gain a point for being in first tier. It is my faction, so I get 2 points for being in my faction. And it's a 1, so it'll be easier to do the sequence. And it's a book for the 2 books in a column or a chamber.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
I think that's a pretty good
convenient.
one.
That is
So that's the one
Wish
I'm gonna do.
I had something like
It's
that.
almost like Ryan dealt
We
these
could-
cards out.
I shuffled and dealt them out. I didn't
All right,
intend it.
so the numbers go up to 9.
Right.
Maybe.
Yes, they go.
Ryan?
I think
Oh,
9
no,
is the
10
highest.
is the highest.
Oh, it's highest.
Matt Killingsworth likes your hat. Do you want to tell the story
Thank
about
you.
the hat?
This is a hat that I got randomly on a trip to Wyoming when I was like in college, and I just found it again. So it was like my favorite hat at the time.
And now he's wearing it
So I
again,
decided to wear it today.
many years later.
Good story.
Yeah.
How many years?
I don't know, like 14 years, 15 years.
All right,
been a while.
we probably need to
Okay.
go quickly.
All right. So now what we'll do is we'll take turns, and you're bidding on a specific card, not first choice of the card, but the specific card. And you have to either bid above somebody, or you have to place a gear token to place lower. I will bid on this
We're
card.
gonna move everything up so we can actually see what's happening.
Okay. I'm going to play this card. It means I'm going to bid specifically on the 9 of crowns. And I played what is essentially a trump card here, and it has a special ability it'll let me do.
So what I'm bidding on, do I have to put that in a chamber, or is it going in my hand?
What you bid on, if you win it, will go into your chamber. If you don't win, the card that you chose will go
So
into your chamber.
You were playing as the first one.
I am. I started. Even though
It's
you
okay.
had the first player token, I decided to play first.
It's okay.
All right.
So you
Wow.
can underbid to put a card from your hand.
If you
into your
underbid,
chamber.
you have to place one of your gears on whichever bid is winning.
Yep.
And if any card isn't bid on at all, they also gain gears.
Yep.
And
So
gears
those
are
cards
points.
become more valuable.
Gears are points at the end of the game.
All right. I have not played this, so I don't really know what's
Melissa,
going
yes, to
on.
say, Melissa's just.
So
trying
I'm
to
just
figure
gonna
it out.
put that there.
Okay, so I like this card because again, book, my faction, and it's the proper tier if I add it to this column. So I'm gonna play this. It is not winning the bid, although it is higher than this. This is functionally trump or the warden card, so this is gonna win. So because it's underbidding, I have to place a gear token on the winning bid. And now that it's all over, a gear token is placed on any ones that have 0 bids, they stay out. Anyone that has 1 bid goes to the person that bid on it. Technically, we should have marked which card
ones
we put
were
on.
ours. Yeah, this one's mine.
So it goes straight to you and you add it to your thing. And then any that are underbid go into their chambers or vault into a chamber instead of going up here. So
And-
because I underbid, it goes back into my hand.
How many chambers vaults can I have?
4 chambers.
All right, so I could put it in a different one.
Yeah, 4 chambers. Each chamber has 3 tiers in it. So that's a total of 12. But you'll only ever have 10. So you're going to have at least 1 chamber that's not full.
All right. So because I played the snake symbol and it matched the current card that is the standard, I get to do an extra ability, and that is I think it's called Warden. Is it called Warden? It's called Warden abilities.
Yeah, the warden phase.
So I can swap 2 cards here, like switch their positions, and if I had more in my vault, it would make more sense.
Well, you can move a card. So it's not just swapping,
Oh, yes,
you
I
move
can
it
move
to a
it.
different position. So it can go like in between 2 cards and bump something down to tier 3 or just into a different column chamber.
Or my other option is.
Your other option is to place one on the bottom of the draw pile and pull one off the top.
Okay. So I can get rid of a card I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
And be like, not interested.
All right, why don't we just kind of tell them, because we do have one more game that we need to get to.
Okay.
So I would get to do it, and I could do something like that. Does it matter that they're the same numbers, or do I need to build higher?
No, it does not matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's just for a certain.
purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a round. At the end of the game, you're going to look at your gear tokens. So that's one each. Whatever tier matches, that's points per tier. So I have one in low tier 1 and one in tier 2. So that is 1 point and 2 points. I've got 2 matched my faction, so that's another 2 points each. I've got 2 books, so that's 5 points because of this.
Ryan
so
was already
that's your
winning.
thing. Pretty much. I don't know how much it is, but I bet I won. So that is Goblin Vaults, a role player adventure.
So a
game.
standalone game in the role player universe.
Role player tale. Check it out.
Yeah.
Back to the couch.
Are we up? Is it us? Are we ready? Okay, everybody, we're gonna play top 10 quiz.
We need more
this
players.
is from
Come
Chili
on.
Island.
Come
I
on.
want everybody. Come on through.
Come on,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
tell you how to play.
I gotta say, I saw Jonah's top 10 list in our schedule over here. I thought this was actually gonna be a top 10 list, not a game. This game better be good.
I hate to break it to you. This is top 10 quiz. Hashtag teams, hashtag party, hashtag challenge. We're gonna play. It is guys versus girls.
Oh.
guys versus
As of this moment right now, it's guys versus girls.
Yes, it is.
Okay, here's how you play. I need a team captain. The answers have to come from the team captain. That way you can't accidentally get them wrong, because if you get them wrong, it goes to the other team. They get a chance to steal. So someone pick a team captain.
Our role
I
logger,
pick-
Melissa.
I pick
What?
Kevin and Melissa as the team captains, guys versus girls. Here's how this works. Team captains. Team captain. Teams, don't say anything. Team captains. The category for the first question is name the 10 smallest U.S. states. What I need from our team captains right now is to take one of these tokens, and what you're going to do, stick in your hand, wait till you reveal it. What you're guessing is how many you believe your team will get correct.
So we will get
the
to
10
discuss.
smallest ones.
Later. Much later.
Alright.
But before we
In your
answer,
hand right now.
Got it in my hand.
So
Name
this
the
is
10 smallest U.S. states. We want to know how many will the ladies get right, according to Melissa. how many will the guys get right, according to Kevin.
Ryan's in my team.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
You can
5.
say
6.
The ladies get this question.
Okay,
They're
you
going
guys have
up,
to
okay?
win.
We need these back. Larry, put these
we
in
don't
front of
have
us,
to
1
put
through
them
10.
in order. We just have to.
Lay them out like this. Okay, here's how it works. You're supposed to play with 2 minutes, but we are game enthusiasts, so you're only getting 1 minute,
Got
of
it.
course. So here's the timer. We need top 10 smallest U.S. states. You guys can discuss, but Melissa has to tell us the answers. It
Do
only
I
comes
tell
from
you
Melissa.
all of them at once, or can I yell
You
them
can
out?
do
when
whatever you want, but if you get one wrong, you either flip over one of your tokens. I just messed up the whole game. Flip over one of your tokens, which is like keep going, or you say no, I'm not. We're not going to flip it over. It's your turn's done. The guys get a chance to steal. We only have to get one of them, and we get to steal. Kevin, you are the only one who gets to look at the list, because if we get a chance to steal, then we get to guess, but not you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. As they shout them out, they get them right. Again, only coming from Melissa. Tell us what number it is, and we'll flip the number over so they know.
It has to be the New England states.
Okay? Ready, steady, go!
Yes.
Delaware,
Yes.
Massachusetts,
Yes. 1, 2, 7.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire,
5.
Connecticut,
3.
Maine. And
Vermont.
6.
How many have we gotten?
You have 4 left.
Oh no, did they get 7?
Yeah.
Maryland.
No.
9.
Woo!
Whoa.
How many have we gotten?
You need 3. Number 4, number 8, number 10.
Well, to get all 10.
To get all 10.
Oh, we've already got.
Oh, but they already got your 6. You bet 6, yes? You got 6.
we
You
only
bet
had
6.
We didn't have to get all 10.
Nope, you only got to get what you bet.
Woo!
You guys want to know what you missed?
1 point.
New Jersey.
4 is New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey and
8 is Hawaii.
Oh!
And
Come on.
10 is West Virginia.
West Virginia.
was not one of them.
The ladies are up. They're on the board. They have a point. There's one dot underneath the one.
Wait, we only got 1 point?
It was the first round. Of course, you only got 1 point.
Oh, okay.
And now, here we go again. New captains. Same captains.
Yeah.
New captains.
Oh,
It's Larry and Amy. Captains. Captains, I want to know how many on your team are going to guess, name the 10 most popular Instagram accounts worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
By number of followers. Put a token in your hand. Larry, how many of the guys going to get? Amy,
No
how many of the guys gonna
help
get?
over there.
Yes, I can get one.
Shut up!
Hey, no! Captains only! Captains,
You're not allowed to
Captains
tell the
only.
captain.
I know I'm not
just make sure we get it. I'm ready. Captains only!
You're not supposed
Put them in your
to.
hand, put them in your hand.
Go,
Ready,
Hashtag
set,
stop
reveal. The guys can get 4, the guys are getting it. Okay, here we go.
When was this
Captain,
published?
Good luck.
Recently.
Okay.
It's in here somewhere.
Because
Recent.
that has changed.
Okay, we're handing you the card. You can look, only you. Don't let your team look because they have a chance to steal. Lay these out 1 through 10.
Okay.
As we
What
get them
numbers?
correct, only Larry is the one who gets to guess. But as we
We'll
get them
flip them
correct,
over.
you tell us what number, tell your team what number, and they'll flip them over so
Got
we
it.
know. 1 minute on the clock. Everybody ready?
You only gotta get 4.
Go. The Rock is one for sure.
The Rock.
Oh, we got 4.
Selena Gomez is really high, but it might be Taylor. Selena Gomez or Taylor Swift
Taylor
is
Swift.
high.
Let's do Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
What?
Oh, well, to flip one of these
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
Let's get
okay.
going.
Okay.
Then.
Kim K?
Don't they get to guess one or no?
No,
No,
we
we
flipped
get-
over our thingy. Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi. If it's not Taylor
Ronaldo
Swift,
is more.
yeah, go. I think both of them.
Ronaldo.
Whoa.
We only have to get 4.
Wow, good job,
About like President
Jonah.
Obama.
I was like, I don't think I can get any.
Selena Gomez is on this list.
Do Then say it.
Selena Gomez.
6.
And then LeBron James will be 4. I think LeBron's.
No, you already got number
LeBron-
4.
We already got. Well, I'm
Well,
saying.
we need one
I have
more.
4 out
Oh, yeah.
of the 10.
Did we say we said Selena? So LeBron is it LeBron James
Kim
or Leo
Kardashian.
Messi?
Woo!
Ah,
We
we
did
have
it!
2 seconds left.
Where was Mr. Beast on that list?
Not.
He's
He's
not
not
on the
on
list.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Well,
Who
he
else was on
just
the list that
got-
we didn't get?
Number 1 was Instagram.
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 Ariana Grande.
Okay,
I
yeah.
Five.
was one of them girls.
Kylie.
Kylie Jenner.
Yep.
Okay.
She's close to Kim Kardashian.
Beyonce and
8.
Justin Bieber.
Leo Messi.
Okay,
9.
Messi.
Okay, yeah.
JB.
And then
Biebs.
No LeBron.
I am not
so
up on Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram either.
So,
Oh.
different question. Did anyone notice that Kevin and I are wearing couple shirts?
I did! I love it!
In honor of February, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
It was nice.
Larry,
Yeah.
Larry, if I got us shirts,
Please.
would you match with me?
He's matching with me.
Yeah.
Oh, the love. The brotherly love. It's a beautiful thing.
And just like that, folks, that's top 10 quiz. Hashtag teams, hashtag party, hashtag challenge. That's not part of the name, but it's on the box. From Chile Island.
But we
and
won.
also the guys won because we got 2.
What?
But you flipped your thing, you got it wrong.
I didn't participate, but I still won.
We have 2 dots. You only
I
have
was
one.
just joking. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us at our Saturday morning boardroom show. We've got a few announcements because TantrumCon is just right around the corner.
Yeah.
9 tickets left according to Amy.
Yep,
9.
we sold 3 between last night and this morning. So
There's
Wow.
only 9. If you have not gotten your ticket yet, you totally should because with 9 left, we can't guarantee that we get to play games together.
And,
You don't get tickets.
and super secret info, we are going to be adding some more tournaments to the
Ooh.
schedule.
You
We'll
heard
let
it
you
here
know
first.
when those come out. Does anyone want to
Soon?
leak what they are, or is that
Sure, we
super
can leak.
secret?
Oh,
There's going to
leak
be
the
a
game.
lunch on Friday.
Oh, that
Lunch.
All right.
It's going to be Fantasy Realms from WizKids. And we're going to do some ice cream parties. Space Base, Tiny Towns, and then a third like 3 different ice cream parties. Mansplaining.
I like it.
Yes.
you would.
So those
Yeah.
will go onto
Yeah.
the event schedule shortly, and I'm sure we'll get an email or some sort of post out, so you all who are attending will know to jump on and get some tickets.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Join us Thursday night. Blueprints.
Yeah.